everybody. This is Judd at Whitewave. It is Monday night, or sorry, Tuesday night, full moon trading. It's been a wild day. It's been the last 2 days have been pretty busy. Just going to go over a couple of things that we've done over the last couple of sessions. Today was all about, we've been trading the metals, energy, and S&Ps. So today, one of the key features for me, which we caught early, was the low in the silver, or the Swiss franc, I'm sorry, which was unchanged on the year. That lined up with the low in the gold, low in the silver, low in the metals for a pretty good bounce. So that was a nice match. As far as the S&Ps go, I was looking at I was looking at 5,700, or 6,700, give or take, for a low in the S&Ps today, and David had a number just in front of that at 6,720, and pretty much everybody in the room and all the subscribers bought the S&Ps down there and had a really nice ride all the way back up and caught it all the way back up for almost 120 points. The same thing yesterday when the S&P bonds went down to the 200 day. Everybody bought there for a big rebound, and it faded close to the close, and it did the same thing today. And I'm just looking for a big back and forth. You've got a little double top here in the oil, and I want to see if this can retreat or it holds in here and goes again. So I'm really waiting for tomorrow. The bonds, Sunday night, we got the double top, the 118.27.5 sell level. It needs a 116 print to confirm that high. It hasn't, we were looking at 116.26 today as a cover zone, and it went a little farther and then rebounded again. The platinum, had a good bounce, off momentum and came back up. I don't have an opinion on that whatsoever. This particular silver lined up with, again, the low lined up with the Swiss franc, had a nice bounce up to the balance line, and then it died again. And the same thing on the 100. So right now, I need probably over $85 for the silver to continue up. And, if I'm looking at the cloud on the 100, to confirm, 84.55 on both of them is going to be resistance, but I want to see it above that to know it's going to go. So it's just going to wind up being something that we're going to assess every morning, and I don't see any reason to have any positions in anything. I do still have some positions in the energy names, and I'm not going to do anything with those. I mean, I had some oil services names that were down today. I didn't do anything with them. Same with, I have a core gold holding. I haven't done anything with it. I took profits the other day on Monday when everything went up to 5,400 in the gold, and that was a game plan I put out last Friday and Thursday and Friday of last week, is to trim your metals off the gold targets. And that proved, the right move. Well, I didn't trim enough, but, so be it. But I took some money up there. I don't think this is over, and I think the volatility is going to remain up. So if you want to, come in and join the trade, you can come to whitewavetradingstrategies.com, put in your name and email, and come in for a trial and see what it's about. The room is filled with professional traders All these guys are extremely good, and everybody's trading something different. So it's always a great conversation. We exchange ideas and and trading ideas. All right, that's all for tonight. um, Two things to know that there's a week left to sign up for my matrix class, which is probably my last one. That's a year-long course as to how to create a price template to trade off of. And I'm also starting a new service, or it's an addendum to my service, which is sending out notes after our morning meetings that I can send out to all the subscribers. So you don't have to be in the room to get the information. And they'll write more about that later in the week. In the meantime, good night.